Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please do well to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified each time I post a video, okay? My background is kind of yellow. I don't know why it's looking yellow because this is the same light I used to film normally, so I don't know. I think maybe it's because of the color of top I'm wearing. Maybe it's taking all the light from the camera, but I kind of like it. It looks like a filter. So about today's video, I have a lot to say. You guys might have clicked on the video thinking I'm about to roast some makeup artists. Some people might even have the intention of saying stuff like, yes, tell them, why are they so expensive? Why? No, I'm not here to roast anybody. I'm also a makeup artist, but I'm here to like do a complete breakdown and address the whole issue, because I feel like this matter has been lingering for so long and a lot of people legit do not really understand things from our point of view, right? So this is not a quarrelsome something. It's kind of, I'm trying to get an understanding. Do you get? You need to see things from our angle, because I already see things from your angle because I'm also a customer, but not everybody is a makeup artist, okay? This is a peaceful video. So let me just start. This idea of makeup artists, it's not just makeup artists. We have people coming after vendors, photographers, like people generally come after those that are in the creative industry, but I'm going to be talking mostly about makeup artists. I can't really address issues from a photographer's point of view. So some time ago I saw a post where a lady was like, why is it that these days vendors are now so expensive? You know, makeup artists, photographers, kiniko halls, everything is now so expensive. And you know, she just put it that way. Then in the comments section, that was even the worst. If you see the way people were coming after all these vendors, although some people were explaining things from the vendors' point of view, but the rest, they were like, yeah, so tell them, that's what I saw. There's this other post that a makeup artist was cleaning makeup from somebody's face because the lady wanted to pay her 1.5. That stuff happened like months ago, but it was crazy because, in fact, I saw that thing from different angles. Now the truth is that people don't get to understand why these charges are so high. Like, they genuinely don't see why somebody will come and rub makeup on her face and be collecting 15, 20, you know, and whatever the price. People genuinely don't understand. Even my mom, sometimes she's like, hey, it's not just to do this on my face. And I'm like, okay. So first of all, I'm going to give a proper breakdown on the things that go into this work. I'm going to start by listing the things that we use to work, the products that we use to work. I know that when it comes to charges, it doesn't just revolve around just the product, because we don't just charge based on the things that we bought. That's not the only place that charges come from. So you cannot just come out and say, eh, I bought foundation this, I bought this. So I'm going to start by doing a breakdown of those products first, then we'll now address other things that affect those charges. The analysis I'm going to be giving today is from like an average makeup artist, not a makeup artist that has been in the business for so long and, you know, has advanced. This is like maybe 1 year to 2 years, because I don't think I'm moving up to 2 years as a professional makeup artist. So now I'm going to list out the products that we get to use and their prices. I want to do a proper breakdown, and then I'm going to divide it by like, say, 15 people. Do you get? So first of all, you want to do somebody's makeup, you go to a client's house, you want to beat the person's face. These are things I use. So let's just start with that. You have to have a moisturizer. Moisturizer is like 2,000 naira. The one I use, the one that most makeup artists use, most average makeup artists use, is Cetaphil moisturizer. I don't know the exact price, but if I get the exact price, I'm going to put it down here. Let me adjust so that I'll be putting the things that I'm listing maybe here. So then you now prime. You have to prime the person's face. Primer is like 4.5. The primer I use is Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser. Sometimes I use Rimmel Stay Matte. Then rose water, most people spray rose water. I spray sometimes if I just want to use it as a toner. Rose water 3,500. Foundation, an average foundation that is good, it's like 5,000 naira. We have foundations that go as high as 20,000, 15,000 and stuff, but let me just use 5,000 naira. Setting powder is expensive, and most times you cannot even buy one, but let's just say that you bought one, 8,500. then compact powder, normal compact powder. Let me just say that you have 2 different powder shades, a dark one and let's say the one I use for a brighter person. That's like 7,000 naira. Eyebrow pencil, I'm using the cheapest pencil that you can see out there, 150 naira. One eye pencil can go for 15 people, so let's just say 150. Then brow gel. Brow gel is something that a lot of people get to use these days. I have a brow gel. This is the one I use. I use Colourpop brow gel. I can't remember how much I bought it, but I bought it with so many other things. So let's just say 2,000 naira. Then baby wipes. You always need wipes. You always need wipes on you. Sometimes people get to use as much as 2, 3. Then paper towel. You need a paper towel, like the big tissue that you get to see in case of. You just need a paper towel. Then razor blade. Obviously most times you get to carve the person's brows, so let's just say the price of 15 razor blades like 300 naira. Then eyeshadow. For eyeshadow, as a makeup artist, you need one big eyeshadow that has most of the colors. In fact, one might not even go, because most eyeshadow palettes is either they have matte colors or they have shimmery colors, so you need like 2 palettes. But I'm going to put the price of one good palette that I have. I bought it 13.5, but I'm going to use 12,000 naira here. That is Hushbeauty Obsession palette. Then eye primer. For my eye primer, I do not use like the regular white eye primer. I use NYX jumbo pencil to prime the eyes most times. Sometimes I use concealer, so that's like 2,000 something, but I'm going to use 2,000 naira. Then eyeliner. There's one eyeliner I have that's like 3.5 or 3.8. Then I have another one that's like 1.5, so I'm just going to use 3,000 naira. Then mascara. The mascara I use is from Zaron. That's like 2,000, almost 3,000 naira. Let's just say 2,900. Then lashes. For one person you need like 1 pair of lashes, so for 15 people you'll be needing like 15 pairs. And each of them goes for like 1,000 naira. Good one though, it's not just anyhow. Normal 3D lashes that you see, there are lashes that are more expensive than that, but let's just say 1,000 naira for 15 people. That's 15,000 naira. Then lash glue. One lash glue can go for like 15 people, and lash glue is like 1.5 to 1.8, but I use 1.5. Then under eyeliner, when you line your top, like your eyelid, you have to line your waterline too. Take note of the fact that all these things I'm mentioning, I used like almost everything today. In fact, I think I used everything today. I used baby wipes, I used paper towel, I didn't use razor blade. I used almost everything I'm mentioning today. So don't look at it like, okay, you're not going to use all these things on my face. They're actually going to use most of these things on your face, even when it's a light makeup. Because I get to see a lot of times where people say, I just want a very light makeup. Even light makeups, you need to, as far as I'm still going to use everything that I use for a heavy makeup. The only difference between a light makeup and heavy makeup is the colors that you use. If I want to make this makeup heavy now, I'm going to use maybe a bright red or purple or something, and then my eyeshadow is going to be a different color, but I'm still going to use eyeshadow. For a light makeup or a heavy makeup, a light makeup, I'm still going to use foundation. I'm still going to use everything that I'll use for a heavy makeup, so there's really no difference. In fact, I spend more time when I'm doing light makeup, because you have to blend and blend for everything to now look nice. So when you ask for a light makeup, just know that the person is still using most of the products that they will use. So contour kit, one I use is from Zaron, as 3.5. Then blush palettes, very important. Blush is very important. I use blush today, and you need a palette. You cannot just use one, because you might meet a dark or a fair customer. So a blush palette is like 4.5, the one I use. Then glow palette, the glow palette I use is from Hushbeauty. It's like 6,000 naira. Then lip liner, when we go over to the lips, you have to have at least 2 for different complexions. There are some colors you need to have, like let's say a bright color and a neutral color. So for lip liner I put 2,100. Then lip palette, for lip palette you have like 6,000 naira. Glow spray, 1,000 naira. It's this very small glow spray that I bought from So Pro Cosmetics, and I think I got to like 1,000 naira. I can't really remember the price. I got it at one makeup fair like that. So you have glow spray, you have setting spray, very very important. I have 2 different setting sprays. I have one from MAC. That one I bought it 8,000 naira, and I have another one from Maybelline. I think I bought it like 4.5. So I'm just going to put 5,000 naira for setting spray, because everybody that comes in, you have to buy a setting spray that is good. Brushes, you need a brush set. you need a brush set. I didn't put beauty blender price, I just put brushes and beauty blender together because you use it for foundation and highlighting and stuff. So it's 15,500. I got my brush set 15,500. There are different brushes you still have to buy because there's hardly any brush set that has all the brushes that you would need. Okay, those are the main things that you use. I'm not even going to talk about, you know, ring light. There are people that request for ring light, they want you to bring your ring lights with you and stuff. Those things are expensive. So this is for the products that we use. I'm going to sum it up and divide it by 15 so that you can now check, okay, this is the average amount that is going to go into what this is the average amount that is going to go to your face. So let me just do like a quick addition and divide it by 15. So what I have here is 114,750 naira. That's 114,750. I'm going to divide it by 15. 7,650. Okay, let me be fair and divide it by, say, 18. 6,370. And take note of the fact that I did not increase the price of the lashes. The lashes is still at 15,000 and stuff. So all these things I've mentioned, if I'm dividing it by 18, did I divide it by 18? Yeah, dividing it by 18 gave me 6,375 naira. That is like, if like everything that you buy, this is excluding transportation. You've not included profit, you've not included, say, your ring light, if you have to carry ring light, the price of the ring lights, and several other things that you would have bought, your makeup box, everything that you have to buy. And I'm dividing it by 18 because let's just say you use one foundation for 18 people, it goes around for 18 people. Sometimes it's going to remain, but most of the time a lot goes wrong when it comes to buying foundation. You might buy one that you find that is not good and you're not even going to use it for a client at all. That's what there are lots of foundations I've bought that I can't use it for a client because I didn't like it, and you know, the money just goes. So this is an average divided by 18. Let me even be more fair. I can't remember the price I called for you guys. 114,750. 114,750. Let me divide it by 20 to be on the fairest side. This is like 5,700 naira. So let's just say for every makeup you do, what you spent is like 5,000 naira, which is a lot of money. Makeup stuffs are expensive, guys. They are really expensive. So let's just say 5,000 naira is what you spend, and you still see people that, you know, price you like 5,000 naira. You still see people that want you to do their makeup for like 3,500, 4,000. So imagine people that use products that are more expensive. So just look at it from that angle. For makeup artists out there that are starting or that are on the average level, most times they don't get to calculate these things, so they end up running at a loss without even knowing. Because this is the first time I'm actually doing this analysis to see that this is actually what I spend. And you know that as a makeup artist, you have to be doing a lot of free jobs, collaborations with these your products on different people so that you can attract your real customers. So a lot goes into it. Now let's talk about the skill. Some people have all these products, they do not know how to use it. So you're actually paying for the skill of this makeup artist. Some people are like, okay, it's not just to put this thing on my face, but it's not just that, it's actually a skill. And though a lot of people, we have a lot of makeup artists, but the truth is that there are not so many good makeup artists. There are some that you call that they'll most likely not do what you want. So most times you call somebody because you've seen their work and you trust their work. So you're paying for that skill, you're paying for that thing that you saw and they've come to do it on your face. You're paying for that particular thing. It's not just you know, a random thing. Now let's talk about the experience. There are some makeup artists that are experienced. When we're talking about those that are big in the industry, even in your workplaces where you do your 9 to 5 job, as you go, your pay increases. Even if your work might not even be increasing, most times your work becomes even easier than it used to be. Sometimes maybe you don't have people working under you. I know it's difficult to even manage other people, but most times you expect a higher pay with your experience. If you're applying for a job with 5 years experience, it's not the same thing that somebody with no experience would get. It's not the same salary that somebody that does not have experience would expect, even if the person knows what they are doing. So as you grow, you see that all these things increase. And then I'm not talking about wedding. For weddings, there are a lot of things that go into this when it comes to wedding. And aside that, as a bride, you're also paying for that trust. before you call somebody as a bride, before you call somebody, you must trust the person's work. If not, if you're not looking good, like as a bride, if you're not looking good, it's going to affect a lot that day. It's going to affect the pictures, it's going to affect everything, and maybe after that day you'll not be able to go back to those pictures. You might not like those pictures. So that's why a lot of work goes into brides. And there are some products that you hardly use on a normal day, but you use it on brides just so that it makes the makeup last a bit longer. And sometimes you have to stay, you know, after church and everything, you have to stay and do a little touch up for the bride. So in fact, for brides it's a different case altogether, because their case is special. We treat them as special. We have not added profit though. We are just talking about skill and everything. Okay, the skill, the part of the pricing for the skill is also, you know, also has to do with the profit. Now that person is coming to you. We have calculated 5,000 naira. The person is coming to you. The person is going to spend transportation. The person is going to spend money on transportation. Or let's say the person has a studio. Studio is even another thing altogether. The person is paying rent. The person is giving, but the person has to have lights. Most times you have to have AC, because fan doesn't even do the job. You have to have air conditioner. So I'm not even talking about somebody that is in a studio, because the expenses are crazy. There are so many things you have to buy. You have to pay people. You know, there are a lot of challenges that go into the whole studio stuff. I don't even have a studio yet, because I do YouTube, I do makeup, I do a lot. So I just prefer to work from home. And again, another thing, most times after a makeup job, waist pain. This thing called, especially when you go to a house that the chair is low and then you have more than one client, you have waist pain. So all these body pains and everything that you get to experience, you know, if you fall sick, who will treat you? So you guys should try to look at things from the makeup artist angle. I believe with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince and not to confuse you that makeup is expensive and you really need to pay for what you're getting. Yeah, so please and please, we need to know the worth of what you're getting. Not when you say that you need light makeup. Light makeup is expensive. Everything is expensive. So as it is expensive for us, we have to also make the money back. We are not doing charity organization. Okay, I'm already dehydrated because of this plenty talk I did now, but I'm glad I made this video. I've been wanting to make it since. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye. Love you.